Hello and welcome to In Stitches. I've got a faulty bobbin winder here on this Bernina Minimatic 807, and I just wanted to show you the issue with these reproduction bobbin winders. Now, I supply these bobbin winders. They're perfectly fine except for this little locator here for the bobbin, locating the bobbin onto the shaft there. I'll show you a close-up of that in a second. But this machine here definitely needs a new bobbin winder. It's not sounding too healthy. That is just the bobbin winder making that noise. If I disengage the clutch. Yeah, so not healthy. Still works, but definitely an annoying noise there. So you'll see that, you know, this is the original bobbin winder, and I've got a reproduction bobbin here. You know, locates onto there, no problem, pushes on nicely, as you'd expect. That is an original Bernina bobbin. It's got the BB on the stamped on the bobbin there, and absolutely no problem whatsoever. Now, just got you in close to the reproduction bobbin winder here, and you might be able to see there, if I get you in closer, that little locator here, it sticks out a long way, and what you'll find is that the bobbins, when you go to put them on here, you can push quite hard there and it won't locate on there because this little spigot here is just too far out, and it's a little bit of a design flaw actually, but I've found a really good way around this. And see, if we push that in a little bit, it'll pop on there nicely and locate just nicely there. Sometimes if you're lucky and you get the little slot lined up here, maybe it'll go on. If you give it a little bit of a wiggle, it'll go on. But I just find that they're a little bit, you know, fiddly, so if you don't want to have to line this slot up every time, so even there, that's a little bit tough to get on there. I've got a fix for that. Just go ahead and remove the bobbin winder here, just turn the machine off and flip the lid off, the little button on the left hand side here behind the faceplate, and the top just pops off there nice and easily. There's the original bobbin winder there. And it's just a matter of removing the screw and the spring. I'll quickly show you how that's done. Now, I have shown this in a previous video, how to replace these bobbin winders, but I'll just quickly remove this one here. Just take that screw out there. There's a little spring there, spring washer. Okay, and then just the spring comes off there. Now, this is the original bobbin winder here, and you can see that the little locator is not sticking out anywhere near as far as that one there. I'll try and get a comparison, and you can see that, you know, this one's sticking out miles further, and that's stopping these bobbins from going on nice and easily. Really easy fix is to remove, and you do have to be careful when you're doing this. Get you in a little bit closer. Just be careful when you're doing this because there's a little spring in behind here, and you can lose these parts. But first of all, we'll remove this one here, and we do this on both of the bobbin winders. So push that little pin in there, and we should be able to push that in and pull this. Yeah, that looks like a screw there, but you don't need to unscrew that. You just have to, it's a little bit awkward, you kind of push this in and lift this at the same time here. You can see that that's gone in there, the little spigot there, and hopefully I can just pull that carefully here. Oops, oh, I lost it again. Like that there. and just carefully hold your thumb over there as you pull it out, and you should get, if we're careful here, this little part here. There's the spring there, just falling out there. Okay, so that, I think that these need to be redesigned personally. I think that the distance between the little shoulder on the left there and the end of this little spigot here needs to be shortened just so that it doesn't stick out as far. Okay, just like that one there. And you can see that one's nicely rounded as well. The original is nicely rounded there. Whereas this reproduction's got sort of a little chamfer just on the edge there, which works fine once we get these. I mean, we end up pretty much doing away with this one here. So what we're going to do here is just do the same thing, and we'll use these original parts in the reproduction unit. Now that spring is quite a bit tighter. It's probably a better tool you could use to do this, maybe a little punch or something just to hold that down, although the screwdriver does make it easier to push it out when you do get it. Here we go. Make sure that these parts don't fly. Just slowly working that out there. Hopefully we don't get any ping. There we go. And there we have the original part there with its spring just there sticking at the back there. Just a bit fiddly, and then install that into the reproduction unit here. So it's a matter of just squashing the spring in and that little spigot like that, and lining the hole up there. If I can get that down. If I caught, oh, I've caught the spring, just be careful of that. I've actually caught the spring on the back there. Okay. Oops. This is quite fiddly to do, but a little bit more fiddly from behind a camera, I can tell you that. Now, where did the part go? Is it there? Yeah, still there. No, still, nope, still haven't got it. Maybe just angle it so that the spring is stopped at the back there by that, and I might be able to, there we go, that's got it there. Yeah, just make sure that spring is in correctly there, and bingo, fixed. Okay, so there's the original Bernina bobbin there. Locates nicely there. A reproduction bobbin just there, done. So that is how you fix that issue if you've got one of these new replacement bobbin winders. And as you can see, I've got a bunch here that I use for my repair machines, the machines that I'm servicing for customers, and also I sell them as well. Yeah, so if you're after any and you're in New Zealand or Australia, or I could even send them further afield, I guess, let me know. And you can find my email address on my website, and my website is linked in down below there. So that's it for this one today. Just a quick one just to show you how to repair a brand new reproduction, or improve a brand new reproduction bobbin winder. Thank you as always to my patrons, and thank you very much for watching.